Hello, hi guys. I'm doing a little video today on microlending, what it is and how it works. I got into microlending a few years ago using a site called Kiva, and I'll go over that in a minute as an introduction to how to get people involved directly. When I was looking at researching the best way to give and help people charity-wise or through a foundation or a non-profit, ultimately, in my opinion, helping people directly is the best way to, to really make your charity money go furthest. Especially, you know where it's going, you know how to control that money, and if it's wasted. A lot of people donate direct to charity, which is absolutely fine. Most charities are reputable. There's always a few cases that rise to the top, uncorrupt practices or taking too much money. Currently, the Clinton Foundation, Oxfam, have been embroiled with some scandals. But again, cutting out the middleman, I think, is a better way to help people around the world directly. In my time at the United Nations, I always heard the fact to give women in developing countries the opportunity to empower themselves, set up businesses, is a sort of really best way to get people out of poverty in the third world. And Kiva enables me to be able to do that. So, what is microlending? So, microlending is an alternative form to getting money, alternative from a bank. So, if I wanted to set up a business and I was a farmer in Brazil and I wanted to buy, let's say, a new piece of equipment, and I went to the bank, I may not be able to get it because I might not have a bank account, first of all, no credit history, unreliable in terms of institutional borrowing. So, and with the rise of the internet, people are able to come online and use a crowd serving service, which means other people can interact and directly with people who want loans. So instead of going to a bank, they go to people like us, me or you, that's interested in donating and helping people directly. So that's what microlending is. They're very small loans, by the way. These loans aren't for millions of pounds. They're mainly under $500. And the person that pays that loan back, takes that loan, pays it back. So it's a quite low rate of return, maybe 2 or 3%. So when you donate that $500 or whatever you donate, the amount that's donated, over a period of time, as that person develops their business, they can actually pay that back, and they've got a very, very high rate of return, as I'll show you. So not only are you donating, but the person is really becoming a business person paying back a loan. What I choose to do with that loan is actually donate it all back and help other people. But you can take that money back as a long-term investment, as it's give you percent, and do and have that back at the end of the term and reinvest it or take it out. Micro lending. So that's what sort of micro lending is, and microfinance. There are a lot of websites that sort of help do this. The biggest one, or the main one I've used, is Kiva, and I'm going to go show you that in a minute. In terms of microlending as an actual tool in terms of benefits, a lot of people had was really infused by the concept, and a lot of money went in at early stages of microlending. And then there were, again, instances of where, is it a true net benefit? Again, with people intervening in developing worlds and helping out people, there's always a long-term effect. If it's sustainable or not, when the resources are withdrawn, what happens. So the sustainability is a factor that people have been looking into, and some of the research I've been doing is that it has been a net benefit. A small boost of microlending to the developing world can lift more than 10.5 million out of extreme poverty. Extreme poverty, I think, is defined as living on less than $1 a day. So the conclusion is microfinance is not only reduces many households that live in poverty, but reduce how poor they are. Oh, sorry, the extreme poverty is $1.25 a day. And let's get on to Kiva. So let me go to the website kiva.org, and here I've already logged in, and I've actually just put $10 on my account just to give a demo to show you guys how to use the site. And as I scroll down, it's showing now 97% of loan payments are being repaid. It's probably better than a bank. And 1.7 million people, awesome people, have helped really change people's lives. And let's start lending. So I will click on women. and you have a heap of people here who are asking for, and under here you see a chart that's $225 and halfway filled. This is 350 nearly finished, and a little summary of what people want. Purchase meat, seasoned baked goods, ham and more, 4,000, it's quite a lot there. They've got a long way to go. This one's just been funded, $1,000 to help buy a new updated tailoring machine to pay the maintenance needed for a current machine. So that's a fantastic business opportunity that she's developing for herself. And is there anywhere with less than 10 to go? No, we'd have to go to finish one off. Let's keep looking. Let's see what next. And Asteria in Tanzania. Let's have a deep dive into her. So 28 days left. So these loans go on Kiva for a certain amount of time. They don't just hang there, either they become successful or not, to make sure people can, new opportunities come through to the top. She wants more sacks of cereal, rice, corn, millet, and more crates to attract more customers. She's in her late 40s and the married mother of 5 children who are all still in school. She's a cereal and drinks seller. She's been in this business for 5 years and works from 8 AM to 10 PM. She earns profit. This will be her second loan request from Tanzania. She purchased more cereals and drinks in her previous loan. This earned profit that she used to pay household expenses and cater to her family's needs. She managed to pay back the loan. This is fantastic. Again, as I talked about earlier, giving women the opportunity to earn normally puts that money directly back into the household and the family. She's applying for this loan, which is the second one, to add more snacks and cereals such as rice, cons, millet, crates, and drink to attract customers. Her dream is to own a big cereal shop in the future. And this is one of the issues with a small business person. As you create profits in in Western world, you're not really having to use those profits to in the business to spend on your family. You normally have a wage. So her profits that she's made have gone to her family, and hence that she needs a loan for more. In fact, she should try to get as much cereal as she can so that she would be able to have an excess and build her business that way. Anyway, I'm 25 is the minimum. Let's just lend her 25. Pay with PayPal, very convenient and quick. And we can share that, and hopefully other people will be able to donate and help Asteria out. Confirmed. Thanks for sharing. Boom. So that's Kiva. Thanks very much, guys, and subscribe, follow the video, like, donate to Patreon, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.